So how's your ulti doing, you ulti fans? Anyway, here's another clown. Perry's whatever universe, passive income investing universe. And he had been talking about supposed strategies regarding I had to tune out because he's brain dead when he says NAV erosion doesn't matter, it's return on investment that matters. If you're just trading and yeah, you get a return on investment on something that can exceed what the market does over time in a short period of time, that's fine. But the thing is, too many people are chasing high yield and think because of guys like this espousing the merits of return on investment that NAV erosion doesn't matter. And that's absolutely fucking a horse shit, to be perfectly honest. So I left these comments in there. The reason NAV, net asset value, matters long term, guys. If you have like an emergency or some sort of unforeseen circumstance, a medical emergency, something like that, and you need to cash out a fund, let's say, for example, it was Ulti and you bought in the midway point, even like 10, $11 a share or something like that, and you're selling it at five something, and you haven't got that return on investment where you even broke even, well, you're going to lose goddamn money, okay? So that's where NAV stability matters. So you want good funds that have NAV stability because you don't know what's going to happen in your life. Besides that, when something erodes, it's NAV. Its dividend disbursements are going to be lowered based on the share price coming down over time. So if you think Ulti is paying anything close to what it used to pay, then you're gravely mistaken. During that NAV erosion, it keeps going, that payment you're getting, it don't matter if it's gone weekly. That doesn't save this. That's not a strategy that saves the fund. I don't know why people fucking think that, but just look at Ulti lately. It looks like crap. Market's moving like slightly down the sideways, bounced up today, and Ulti's still decaying. And you think that's going to get better because they went to weeklies? Anyway, guys, get a brain, do a little homework. If you want to understand options, study options religiously so you can understand the ridiculous way that funds like YieldMax are managing their strategies. They're doing a piss poor job, obviously, because look at funds like Misty and stuff like. There's no downside protection if you want any kind of dividend income anyway from like selling options, right? If you're selling options and you're hedging the equal to the downside, then you're just at like a break even point. You're not going to have a 70 to 100% yield. It's impossible because you're buying a hedge or you're buying a number of hedges. So how many hedges you're buying? The equal number of puts to your calls that you're selling? Well, then you just wiped out any benefit you get from selling covered calls, right? You see what I mean? And so if you're going to do something like invest in covered call funds, you want to see the funds that have recovered their net asset value over time. Funds like, for example, Neil's funds, QQQI and SPY-I are two really decent funds actually recovered their above their net asset value from the inception date. You don't see that with almost any yield max fund. Okay, so I would track the funds of the fund managers that are responsible to their shareholders, not the funds that don't give a damn. They're just collecting fees. All right, guys. And in case you were wondering, my other channel got taken down. I just wanted to put this information out there in response to this clown, Perry's passive income investing. All right, guys. Take care. Bye. Be careful.